girl, it's Miss Kibibi. So I'm testing out this blow dryer by Conair. It's the Infinity Pro and it has a comb attachment. Now, typically when I blow dry my hair, I would use the blow dryer that has more of a paddle brush, and I'll put a link to it because I did a review on that video. But I wanted to do something with a comb to be able to give my hair a bit more of a straightness to it without having to do too much tension. So that's why I decided to test out this blow dryer, which came with 3 different attachments, but I'm really only going to use 2 of them. So the first thing I really like about this is how secure the comb attachment is to the blow dryer itself. I'm going to be using some heat protectant, and I will link to it below. And I use a lot of heat protectant. The point of me doing this video was to dry my hair and straighten my hair, but not get it silky straight. This is just more so I just need my hair to dry and be somewhat straight because I wanted to do some Bantu knots afterwards. So when I blow dry my hair, I always start with the ends and work slowly. I know it's sped up in the video, so it looks like I'm going pretty quickly, but you always want to start from the ends. That way you don't end up having the roots be dry and then you're pulling hair and have the ends be wet, because then you can run the risk of having tangles and damage towards the end. Now, this blow dryer was actually pretty loud, so I ended up putting in some earplugs because I actually like being able to hear and didn't want to have to deal with the blow dryer being so loud. So that's one thing that I would say I did not like about the blow dryer, is just how loud it is. If you're using this for your daughter, just keep that in mind. If she complains about it being super loud next to her ears, she's probably right. Okay, so I'm just slowly working through, and I like the comb attachment and the fact that the blow dryer is facing downwards as opposed to facing straight out the way a regular blow dryer does. So it gives you a lot more control and you have better chance of getting closer to the roots. Plus, it's also a lot easier on your hand. When you're holding a regular blow dryer, because the nozzle part is so much longer, you have to hold your arm out so much farther. So if your hair is long like mine is, it's harder for you to be able to get it straight as you want to, or get really close to the roots, because your arms just get tired. At this point, my hair is about, I would say, 3 months post relaxer, maybe 3.5 months. I plan to get my relaxer done in the middle of September, so I'll be flying to DC to get that done. You guys know that I relax my hair every 4 months, so I fly to DC usually January, May for my birthday, and then September. So I try to space it out so it's exactly 4 months apart. But having this much new growth, it gets a little bit tricky, and that's another reason why I wanted to blow dry my hair, so that my roots don't end up getting super tangled and then just causing problems when it comes to my wash day. When I blow dry the top of my hair, I actually like it to have a freestyle part. So in order for it to have a freestyle part, I comb it going forward and upward as opposed to brushing it and blow drying it going downwards. That's just a little trick that I've noticed. It gives me so much more flexibility with deciding whether I want to have a side part or a middle part when I blow dry it this way. So if you like to be able to freestyle your part when you're blow drying your hair, it definitely makes a difference with how you blow dry it to be able to get the freestyle part option. I am actually going to trim my ends just a little bit. I know it's not exactly the most ideal condition for me to trim my ends. I prefer to trim my ends when my hair is really straight, or if my stylist is doing it, it's really straight, because otherwise, with my hair being texlaxed, there's different textures throughout my head. So if I were to not have one section be as straight as another section and I trim it, when everything gets straight, it's going to be uneven. So I'm running a risk, but I just didn't really like the way my ends look. So I figured if I took off just, a light dusting of like an inch or so at the very, very ends, then it should be fine. I did this on camera and I also did this off camera. So what you're seeing is what I did on camera, and then I did a little bit more afterwards. And that's it. So overall, I liked using this blow dryer. Again, I was not trying to get my hair to be super, super straight or super, super silky. I just wanted it to be straight enough for me to do Bantu knots. So check out the links below so you can get the blow dryer if you're interested, and also the heat protectant that I use. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Kisses. Bye.